This video is a continuation of our previous video, which was on the changes to UK immigration laws, rules and procedures brought on by the coronavirus pandemic. In this video we will discuss about changes to the asylum system, enforcement and hostile environment due to COVID-19. Before we continue to the further details, please support us by subscribing to our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates on the UK immigration law. You may please also share this useful knowledge to your friends and family on other social media platforms.
No one believes more strongly than me in the benefits of migration to our country.
This is a UK-wide system that we are announcing and proposing today, and that is why we will be applying our points-based system.
Asylum system. Asylum seekers in Great Britain can make an appointment to register their asylum claim by calling at the provided number. Walking in without making an appointment is discouraged, but possible if the person has nowhere to live and needs to get into the asylum system to get accommodation. The Home Office has published the preliminary information questionnaire for asylum claims on its website. However, those making further submissions with a view to have their case considered as a fresh claim, instead of turning up in Liverpool in person, must contact by email or post first. Interviews. Substantive asylum interviews were cancelled from 19 March. They are now resuming remotely in line with Home Office guidance published on the 6th of August. The document says that there will be a phased resumption of interviewing which utilizes remote interviewing via video conferencing, but we are aiming to resume face-to-face interviews as soon as we are able to do so. Asylum support. On the 15th of June, asylum support rates increased from £37.75 to £39.60 a week. In addition, asylum seekers and refugees were temporarily allowed to stay in government accommodation for longer than usual. The Home Office has confirmed that it intends to resume evictions but did not say when. Enforcement. Immigration detention. There is no plan to have a wholesale systematic release from the immigration removal centres. The High Court accepted that measures are being put in place to address the specific risks arising for those in closed communities such as detention centres. Nonetheless, with many countries closing their borders and flights widely unavailable, judges have been looking favourably on individual bail applications. Hostile environment. Right-to-work checks. As the labour market collapses under the weight of pandemic restrictions, the Home Office emphasises that employers must still carry out checks on the immigration status of employees to see if they have the legal right to work in the UK. But those checks can now be carried out remotely. Guidance published on the 30th of March says that employees can submit a copy of their passport or ID rather than the original, and verify it by showing the employer the original on a video call. Right to rent checks. Much the same procedure applies for landlords checking the immigration status of new tenants. NHS coronavirus testing. Government guidance makes clear that a coronavirus test that comes back negative will be free. No recourse to public funds. Migrants whose visa stipulates that they can have no recourse to public funds are in a difficult position. Without access to benefits to make up for loss of work, many face destitution. Government guidance issued on the 23rd of April says that there is some support available to migrants with no recourse to public funds. Asked about no recourse to public funds on the 27th of May, The Prime Minister said that clearly people who have worked hard for this country, who live and work here, should have support of one kind or another. I will find out how many there are in that position and we will see what we can do to help. EU settlement scheme Home Office support services and application routes have now all fully reopened in line with public health guidance. This includes the reopening of the postal route for submitting identity documents for applicants who are unable to use the EU Exit ID document check app to verify their identity. Citizenship. It is taking longer than usual to process applications because of coronavirus. This will not affect the decision. The department also says that would-be citizens now have 6 months to book their citizenship ceremony instead of the usual 3 ceremonies, being a mass indoor gathering, and not likely to be widely available, although they can now take place virtually. OISC. The Office of the Immigration Services Commissioner postponed all exams from lockdown until September 2020. They will remain online until at least March 2021. The OISC office itself remains closed. All correspondence should be by email rather than post. Please keep watching our upcoming videos, as we will keep posting on the latest updates and the changes occurring in the UK immigration law. Please support us by subscribing to our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest videos on UK immigration law. You can also help us spread the knowledge by sharing our videos with your friends and family on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Twitter. Please also comment below or email us to discuss your case in more details. Our video ends here today. Thanks for watching.